Good morning, guys. Saturday morning. I'm gonna try an attempt at Baden-Powell. I've actually hiked through down Mine Gulch to through Azusa Canyon. I've done that, and I've done Bighorn Mine. So beautiful day. There's still a little bit of snow up here. There's a cool view of the north side of Baldy coming in. That's still covered in snow. So I'm gonna get on my way. Alright, not that far in. Sign says about 3.7. I have my GPS going just to track just my distance and all that, my speed. So oh man, perfect hiking weather. Just a little chilly, but once you start going, you warm up quick. I'm actually doing this one by myself. It's just too hard to invite people. Everybody's schedule never meets up, so you kind of got to get out when you can. So awesome. A little cloudy, not too bad. Alrighty. So this is what I've been dealing with on and off. A little bit of snow, super icy, kind of definitely forces you to slow down a bit. One of those days where you just feel really good and you want to smash miles, but especially when you're by yourself, you really have to slow it down and be as careful as you can. All right, I think it's time for the micro spikes. I've been trying to hold off on wearing them, but I just went through that, and that was it's pretty sketchy. So, I mean, it's only gonna get worse. It's definitely not gonna get better. I might as well take 5 minutes to put them on. So, all right, kind of get a little glimpse of the high desert up there. Whew. Right down there is where I'm parked. Come up quite a bit. It's about how high I am. Highway 2 right there. Nice little bench. Stop and take a little rest if you want. This is the way I'm going. So I know this is part of the PCT. I actually have a buddy who's starting it. I think he said he's starting it in a month. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and do a couple sections with him. All right, the trail's just pretty much all this now, same conditions. Snow, I post-holed a couple of times, it's not too bad. It's kind of warm, so it's almost like a slush. That's where I came from. So, I saw a group of kids. I don't know if they're Boy Scouts. I had a couple older guys with them, but I don't know if they had micro spikes. I would not recommend it. I think the ones I have are the Hill Sound. Those ones. I've had these for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, and they're awesome, man. I love them. So, That's the high desert up there. I know I keep saying it, but it really is gorgeous up here. Whew, man, you step off the trail, look how deep that is. Just below my knee. So, there you are. Lamel Springs. I'm not super familiar with this hike, but I recognize that. The trail looks like it keeps going this way though. All right, about 2 miles in. From the looks of my GPS, looks like I'm about halfway, and the rest just looks like it gets a lot steeper, just switchback. So it's actually not too bad considering the conditions. This snow really slows you down. Honestly though, I kind of rather hike in this condition than middle of the summer where it's blazing hot. Haven't seen or heard anybody in about an hour, which is rare in Southern California. So I think I'm about almost an hour and a half in. I've gone about 2 miles. It's not too bad. I mentioned earlier I post hold a couple of times. That's about it. It happens here and there. Like you hit a sunny patch on the trail, and you know you just go through. You just gotta take your time. I definitely need to do an overnighter up here, though. That'd be awesome. I've always wanted to do the Vincent Gap to like Little Jimmy. Like maybe stay one night at Baden-Powell. Next day go to Little Jimmy, stay the night there, do like a little 2-nighter, and then hopefully I can get someone to do it with me so we could shuttle vehicles. So, alright, I'm gonna keep going. All right, well, just came from down there. The trail kind of disappeared for a minute, and like everybody keeps just, you know, it's trail's covered in snow, so people just started heading straight up. I didn't want to go that route, so tried following my GPS, but I was just post holing up to my knees, so came back this way. I know it's all supposed to be switchbacks, but the main traffic just heading straight up. No more switchbacks, no more trail, just following everybody else, just heading straight up. If I look over that way, I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but that's super steep. You're not getting up that way. And can't see anything around that bend. At least it's somewhat compact though. I'm not post holing anymore, so. Okay. This is no joke. It's definitely not part of the trail. Because that's supposed to be all switchbacks. Oh, here you go. There's a sign right there. But that's damn near straight up. I'm hoping it doesn't get too technical because I just have micro spikes and trekking poles, and I could tell a lot of the tracks there like straight crampons. All right, so I ran into my first person. Kind of had me second guessing because he had legit crampons and an ice axe, but he was saying, he's like, that's not that bad. You know, as long as you're comfortable, you'll be all right. And honestly, yeah, I don't really feel like it's getting too sketchy. I think the beginning part was more sketchy than this was. This is all compact, not that much ice. That's what he was saying. He's saying I was thinking about it. I was thinking about turning around. He's like, you probably got about 350 feet more to go, so. But it's definitely steep. Definitely gonna keep going. Yeah, it always is disconcerting when you're going up and you see someone coming down with like an ice axe and crampons, but he was like, honestly, you don't really, it's not that bad, so. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully the camera picks it up how steep this is. It's no joke. I just stopped, had a little snack. You could tell I was like gassing out. That's gotta be Baldy. I don't know if you can see that way back there. Almost looks like San Gorgonio. It's awesome to see this on one side, and that's high desert on that side. All right, I'm getting up to the top. Whew. Oh man, that's a glorious sight. Awesome. You guys already seen this view. Some people up here now. I gotta check this out. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. There you go. I don't know if you can read it. Mount Baden-Powell, named 1931 in honor of the founder of Boy Scouting. We are at 9399 Angeles National Forest. This monument also marks the highest point along the famous Silver Moccasin Trail, over which thousands of scouts trek to high adventure. How you guys doing? Good. I have to sign that. That's awesome. Someone trekked up straight up snowboard, dude. That's gonna be fun. Oh man. Holy. Awesome. What up, man? You snowboarding down or what? Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Man. All right. Alright, I'm gonna eat something, I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm heading back down. That was an awesome hike. Almost looks like you can get a tent and a hammock over there. I'm definitely gonna come back and do an overnighter. Probably when it gets a little warmer though. One last look around up here. I think way out there. I don't know if my phone picks up. It's Wilson. I can see the radio towers. Alright. I think that used to be a flag up there. Watching other people's videos, I'm not 100% sure, but it's not here anymore. That's cool. Glider. See them all the time around here. Alright, I'm heading down now. One last look. I think for the most part I'm done with the super steep stuff. That was an amazing hike. I've never done anything close to that. And I'm kind of glad I did it. I didn't really at any point feel unsafe or, you know, and there's a couple, like one or two spots, but that was actually further down before I put the micro spikes on where I was like, oh man. But honestly, besides like the steepness, I think further down was actually more sketchy than just heading straight up that steep stuff. I think it was a lot colder. It wasn't as slushy up here as it obviously higher elevation as it was down at the bottom, but yeah, this is amazing. It's cool, like when you get up to the top and you'll see people with like, and I'm not saying like they were over prepared, but they had like climbing helmets on, ice axes, crimp-ons, like full-blown like mountaineering gear. I mean, I don't know, I felt confident in what I did, so I didn't really feel in danger of what I did. But I saw a couple people up here without micro spikes on. I thought, you know, they did it. I wouldn't do it, but they did it. And I knew there was going to be snow up here. I just didn't know it was going to be like a straight ascent. I thought it was going to be all switchbacks, iced over or something. So, back down to that bench spot. Pretty much just been going straight down. I can find, like, I'll just follow everybody else's little trails, and on the way up I kind of followed most of the switchbacks till you got to a part where you just go straight up, but on the way down it's, I don't know, sometimes it's easier to see. I just bombed it straight down, so making good time. I'm pretty much back to the parking lot. That was awesome. That was a fun one. First time I've done it. I'll definitely do it again. Alright guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a comment if you want. Alright. Take it easy.